Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chibera here, as always and as usual. Guys, today's video came highly requested. This is because I get tons of emails from a lot of you asking me questions like, oh, what's the best school to send my child in Enugu, what's the best school in Enugu, and similar things, especially from new parents, new residents, and even older residents. They get confused with those things. So today I decided to answer that question by visiting one of the most highly recommended schools in Enugu. I'm talking about WholeChild Montessori International Schools in Independence Layout, Enugu. A lot of people recommended the school, and I said, but instead of just giving it out to one person, let's get down to the school to see what the school is all about, where it is, how things are being done, and all of that. So this video is a detailed tour of WholeChild Montessori International Schools, and I'm believing that at the end of this video you have to decide for yourself if this is where your child will go. And I think it should be, because from what I'm seeing, guys, this is a very cool place and it's in a serene environment. So without further ado, guys, let's step into the school and see things for ourselves. Let's go. Hello. Good morning. Thank you so much. So guys, I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Ujunze, the director of this school. She's the lady that was so kind enough to allow me to film her school. Like, she allowed me to bring in her camera too. So thank you so much. So can you tell us a little about your school?
Okay, this is WholeChild Montessori International School in the group. Here we have Crèche, that's for the younger children, and also we have Nursery, and we have Nursery 1 to 3, and also we have grade classes. Down here is the Nursery classes, while upstairs is grade classes.
Okay, grade classes. Okay. So guys, for the interest of this video, we'll start from the crèche. So I'll be taking my camera and myself. But she's going to be my tour guide for this video. Yeah. So we're going to go inside of it to show you all of that. And like I said earlier, at the end of this video, you have to decide for yourself if you're going to bring your children here or not. So let's just go inside. This is one of the first places we're looking at, and this is the crèche class, one of the crèche classes actually. And just in case you do not know, this is also known as the daycare, where you take care of the very little ones, like the cute ones. So I think I'm liking what I'm seeing, because I remember from my psychology class, I was taught that if you're dealing with children like this, you should have a lot of toys, colorful classroom, a lot of playthings, that will keep them busy. And from what I'm seeing, the little ones that are eating. So, these people, they love to eat a lot. So, but without further ado, I'll talk to one of the teachers so that you get to know the age range of pupils that can be admitted. Good morning. My name is Vera. What's yours? Miss Stella. Miss Stella. Alright, Miss Stella. So, I want to know, what's the age range of pupils that can be admitted to your class? I mean, if I have a baby of 3 months, can I bring him? Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. From 3 months upward? Yes. Up until when? 2 years. 2 years. Okay, so how is it like handling people's children? Wow, so exciting. They're like angels. Oh, okay. They're like angels. I've seen a lot of cute faces of little angels. Okay, so that's that for the crèche class. And I think we'll head to the next class. Guys, I was just informed that they also have a room where they sleep. So this is for the daycare pupils. I don't know if they're having up to pupils, but this is where they sleep. And one of them is actually sleeping here. So I didn't want to talk so loud to avoid waking her up. So, and I think this is nice and quite thoughtful of them. So just take a look around the place and see everything there is to be seen. And like they said, from 3 months down to 2 years can actually come here. So if you're a working class mom, I think this is a suitable alternative to taking care of your child. This is the second class we are in, and this is a nursery class. I think this is nursery 1. Yes, this is nursery 1. So let's go meet the pupils and see what they are learning. And this is what a typical nursery class looks like in this school. So I like what I'm seeing. It is well spaced. There are learning aids on the walls. The room is well lit, and you have fan for ventilation. They also have AC, guys. I don't know if any of us had ACs in their class while they were in primary or nursery school, but these kids have them in their class, and I like that. Then also I noticed television, and for that I'm going to ask their teacher what the television is for. So, excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. My name is Vera. Can I meet you?
I'm Miss Perpetua.
Miss Perpetua, please. I noticed there is a television on the wall. Please, what is that for?
The television is for rhyme.
Oh,
We do sing a rhyme in the morning when we come to school. And then during their snacks, we also use the television for the rhyme.
Interesting. Interesting. See, this is a different thing. We learned to rhyme in my day, but we don't use TV. And these guys are using TV, and I think that's a welcome development. So, guys, let's go around. Let me talk to some of the pupils and to see what they're learning. I know they're very smart students, but you know. Alright guys, so for a few minutes, assume I'm in Nursery 1 pupil and I'm hanging out with my fellow classmates. And guys, I've made a new friend, Mesoma. Mesoma, can you recite 36 and capital for us? Alright, let's go, let's hear it.
Anambra, Aka, Bauchi, Bayelsa.
She said it's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Miss Oma, thank you so much. Do you know my name? What's my name? Auntie Vera. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go back to your counting, okay? Good girl. I'll turn around. This is the third place we are in today, and this is primary 2, otherwise known as grade 2 Albert Einstein. So most of the classes we are named after very smart human beings. We hope that all of these pupils here will come out very smart. So this is a grade 2 class, and as you can see, it is well lit. Every other thing that we've seen so far are in this classroom. A shelf for their book, a very nice desk for their bags, teaching aids on the wall, air conditioner, ceiling fans, and very nice decks as well for the pupils and all that. So I think that's all to be seen here. Alright guys, so having dealt with the academic parts, let us move into vocation. So currently I'm in front of their vocational lab, or in front of the vocational club, and they are making something. And as ethic requires, before I get in there, I need to tie my hair because, you know, good practices, and when we get to room, you act like Romans. I don't know if I'm tying this. Okay, let me just tie this way so that I don't destabilize what is going on there. So let's go in and see this ourselves. From what I can see going on here, they are making chin chin, and these are primary school students. So imagine your child is here. He or she would know how to make chin chin for you at home. So from here now, this is the instructor teaching his pupil how to cut chin chin. And I think it's impressive. So from this stage, I think let's go over here. These are also okay. They are also cutting at this end, and this is a guy. So for those of you that feel that cooking is just for females, no, it's a boy and girl thing. So the boys are over there doing their own. This is the final spot. So these are the ones in charge of the final product. And guys, I wish you guys were here. From what I'm perceiving, this chin chin is so tasty. These are some of the final products. So let me taste one. But this is nice. This is actually nice. Everything is in the right proportion. I'm here with Kelsey, one of the students here in the vocational club. So Kelsey, can you tell us what other things you do in this vocational club?
Our teacher, Miss Oge, she teaches us making of beads, like making of accessories with beads, necklace, bags, and we also knit things. Like this is the vocational club, so we do arts and crafts too.
Moving away from the vocational club, the next part I am in is the science club. And fortunate enough for all of us, I just came right in time really about starting an interesting practical or a scientific discovery. I don't know. I think most of these guys are Albert Einstein in the making. Our generation's Albert Einstein. So guys, do not just click away yet. Join me as we look at what they have for us today. So like I said, I joined the class very early. So let's learn one or two things in the science world. So let's go learn some things. And I'm going to be a student today. So I'm just going to stand behind them. Okay, I'm going to stand here so I don't miss out on anything they're doing. Alright, so who's going to teach us today? You? What's your name?
My name is Montessori.
Matu Jesse. Alright, so what are you teaching us today?
Today I will be teaching about a volcano.
About what?
A volcano.
Volcano. Interesting. So get at it. Let's learn.
A volcano is a mark left by an asteroid that came into the Earth's orbit. That asteroid dug into the Earth's core, which contains molten magma, which is also known as molten rocks. Materials we need for a volcano are a plastic water bottle, a small amount of dish soap, an amount of white vinegar, food coloring, and baking soda. So, to make a volcano, we will have to make a mixture of white vinegar, dish soap, and food coloring.
Let's go see what's going on. So, Jesse, this is the volcanic eruption, right?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. Interesting, guys. I'm learning something new. Courtesy of pupils of WholeChild Montessori International. Wow. Jesse, I like your practical or your experiment. It's actually very interesting. So, now what is the importance or the benefit of this thing you did first right now?
If this was a real volcano,
Okay.
there would be a place where the molten magma would have run down to and formed solid rock.
Oh, okay. And what kind of rock would it form?
Igneous.
Wow, interesting. So thank you very much for this. And I was told that all of you have another practical you want to show me, right? So, guys, I'm enjoying this. So I think we'll spend a little time here. Don't you think so? So let's get on with the second one.
An electric circuit is the path for the flow of electric currents through a terminal or battery to another terminal. In making a simple electric circuit, the materials we need are batteries, a switch, a yard of wire, a scissors, a bulb, and a screwdriver. So we are going to make a simple electric circuit on the board. First of all, you open the batteries. We are going to join the batteries together using a sticky tape. So we have joined our batteries together. So we are going to open the switch with a screwdriver. We are now opening the battery with the switch. So we are going to put the wires in their respective places. Now I'm going to close the switch. We have held wire with clip. Then we're going to use a sticky tape to tape the wire in the negative side of the battery. I'll get the ball and tie the other side of the wire to the ball. So I'm through with holding the other end of the wire to the ball. Then we put the ball in the positive side of the battery to connect it. Then after that, we will put on our switch. We have created a simple electric circuit.
Wow, That is so nice. So guys, can you see this? So with this little setup, he has created a simple electric circuit, right? That's interesting. That is so interesting. What class are you? What grade are you? Primary 5. So this is what a primary 5 student, rather a primary 5 pupil of WholeChild Montessori International here in Enugu is able to create. Jessica, can you create this as well? Can all of you create this? Yes. Alright guys, so we're done with the science club and I'm currently in front of the math club. We'll go right inside now to find out what exactly goes on in the math club of WholeChild Montessori International School. Come on in.
49.
Hi. Oh, hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Vera. What's yours?
My name is Aaron Joshua.
Mr. Aaron Joshua. Okay, so this is the teacher in charge of the math club. So I would like to understand what goes on in the math club.
In math club, it's all about practical.
Okay.
It's not only theoretical part of it, because we do that in the classroom.
Okay.
Then inside the math club, we use some materials, just like you can see on the table. You can see money
Yes.
of different denominations.
Yes.
You can see more. You can see video
Yes.
and
Chess.
charts. Chess.
Yes.
Then we use all these materials to teach them the basic operations in mathematics, which are addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. So that really they are asked to mention a particular, maybe they are asked to multiply a number by another. They cannot waste much time doing that. They will do it with ease.
All right. Thank you. You also made mention about money. So what exactly do you teach them in math using money?
Okay, using money, because we say that money is valuable. It's very important they know what should be their change when, after buying a particular item.
Okay.
When they get to a mall, maybe their mothers or their fathers sent them to go and buy something. And when they get there, they should know what should be their balance at the end of the transaction.
Interesting. So I've been informed that I broke some people's hearts by not asking them questions. I mean, they're all brilliant and they were expecting my questions. So I think I'll leave it to the math teacher to give them something to solve. And while we are here, we'll see how they tackle the questions. Is that okay by you, students?
Yes.
You see, they're happy. They want questions. So let's start with money first. Can you ask them anything on money now?
Okay, so I'm going to call some business out, and if I ask you to give me a particular amount, you bring it out. Different denominations. Know the combination?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like you to give me 2,130. 2,130. Is he correct? Is he correct? We have 1,000, we have 500, we have 500, we have 100, and we have what? 30. What is the combination?
1,100. No.
2,000 and 2,100 and what? 30. What is the combination?
1,000 double 500. 100 naira and 20 naira together with 10 naira.
20 naira and 10
naira.
A sound clap for him.
Alright, so guys, I had an interesting time inside the math club. Students, are you happy with me?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you so much for teaching me basic mathematics and operation using money. I am so proud of all of you. Teacher, thank you so much for having me. So, we are leaving here to other parts of the school. Like I said, this is WholeChild Montessori International Schools here in Independence North Enugu. So, see you until I see you next time. What do you tell me?
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you all. Bye. Guys, I'm having a tour of my life in this school. So currently I'm being taken to the public speaking club where people want to be like me in the future. Guys, want to be like me when you grow up. They said yes. So I am people's role model, respect me. So we'll be listening to them. They said they have something for me and for you as well. So pay attention, let's hear them talk. So let's start.
Good day, Chihuahua. My name is Okola Kaluchechu. My name is Matthew Bright. My name is Okereke Ikechukwu. We are members of Public Speaking and Debate Club. We are here to give you a brief history about WholeChild Montessori International School. WholeChild Montessori International School was founded 26 July 2016 about 15 members of staff. Before the end of that session, 7 pupils joined the school, making it a total of 22 pupils. Impressively, at the beginning of the next session, in 2017, 75 more pupils joined the school. Over the years, the school has engaged in so many activities like cultural day, career day, spelling bee competition, etc. Now, the population has increased and still counting with about 25 members of staff. Although it's a great achievement, we are not where we hope to be. We see a WholeChild school with over 500 pupils. But we can only achieve this together. Long live WholeChild Montessori International School. Long live Enugu State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We hope to see you in our school. Bye-bye.
Bye. Guys, they hope to see you in their school. So thank you very much for the brief history of your school. Did you enjoy that, guys? I really did enjoy that. So let's move away from them and get to see other parts of this school. Let's go. So you understand the importance of physical exercise to the children's well-being and all that. So children of WholeChild Montessori are actually here doing that, getting physically active, and currently they are playing soccer, what a lot of people know as football here in Nigeria. And aside from that, they also play volleyball, badminton, table tennis, and a whole lot of other things. So while we are here, perhaps you might have to pick your next Mbappe, your next Messi or Ronaldo or whatever. So that is what WholeChild stands for, not just academics or anything. You also know how to do other things and other sporting activities, and this makes a child a whole child. So let's let's just go back to the field and see what they're doing with their legs. I think this is where we come to the end of the tour. It's a very detailed tour, and guys, I am tired. The school is quite massive. Looking at it from outside, I don't think it's a little school, but going from where I've done so far, it's actually big, and I must tell you guys, I'm impressed. So, but before we end, I would like to ask the director a couple of questions that I'm sure a lot of you have been wanting to have an answer to. I'm talking about the school fees, the cost of schooling here, and other pertinent information. So, ma'am, thank you so much for allowing me to film your school and to do a little investigation here and there. So now, you're in Enugu, and a lot of Enugu residents are salary earners. So we want to know how affordable or expensive is your school?
The school is not expensive. I think it's affordable both for the workers, the business people, and I think it's affordable.
So anybody of any socioeconomic status can afford it.
Exactly.
So is there any other thing you feel would be affordable to share with us?
This is a unique citadel of learning established in Enugu State, Nigeria, where we give our children holistic education with their systematic learning. And as you can see, it's located in a very conducive environment. We are committed to offering the best through our British and Nigerian curriculum for the total development of children. Based on my philosophy of education, I believe every child deserves holistic education, which comprises spiritual, mental, psychological, emotional, social, and otherwise, even physical and moral development of a child. Considering that was what influenced my choice of the name WholeChild, WholeChild. That Montessori in it stems from a child-centered method of education. Montessori is a system of education that emphasizes independence. It sees children as naturally eager of learning, you understand, in a sufficient and supportive, well-prepared learning environment. I'm sure you've gone through our library. Our library is well equipped. We have ventilated classrooms, secure environment. We have a good security. We also observe all the COVID-19 rules and regulations within the school premises. And I want to believe and I want to promise you that your kids will be comfortable and happy coming here. And also, do not worry about the school run because we have school buses, and organized transport system to ensure all our pupils arrive at school and return home in peace and in time.
So guys, if you're looking for a good school in Enugu, you should check out WholeChild Montessori International School. Do not be scared of the whole quality things you've seen. They offer quality and affordability. Now, talking about the location, this school is located at number 3 Ekenwofia Drive, adjacent Maria Rosa Mystica Catholic Church, Independence Layout, very close to EFCC roundabout. If you live in Enugu, you know that place, there are 3 monkeys. That's when you get there. This school is very close to that place. So when you come in, remember to tell them that Chivera sent you. They'll be happy and may offer you a discount. I don't know. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, so you heard that it's possible. So when once you just say Chivera sent you, you might get some discount off the children's fee. And like I said, guys, I am impressed. I'm going to tell things I like about the school. I'm impressed with their environment. Guys, it is in a serene place. I don't know if you can listen. Can you hear any noise? No. The location is quite serene. It's not in a noisy place. The teachers are all friendly and they are neat. The students too are neat. The school environment is also neat. So with that in mind, I'm believing they will give your child the best if you bring him or her here. So this is where the curtain for today. Thank you for watching so much. If you got to this point, remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye. Thank you, man.